Alright, what's going on everybody? Hope you're all doing well and welcome to this week's Game Hunt. And today is the 19th year anniversary of the PlayStation 3, which just blows my mind. I remember when I first got my greasy little mittens on the PlayStation 3 for the first time, and I gotta say, I remember going from a PS2 to the PS3 and seeing the graphical difference and being absolutely blown away. And to be honest, I don't think we're ever gonna have like a technological jump like that in terms of graphics ever again, because it was unbelievable, the difference, and the games that were coming out on the PlayStation 3. Oh my God, where do I even start? I don't even know where to start. There's just so many great games released on the PlayStation 3, and that is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be going to a few CEXs, seeing how many great games I actually want and add to my collection. It's all going to be so dirt cheap. So let's get there. Let's have a see what we can find in the first CEX, which is Bexley Heath. Rightio, so we went to CEX in Bexley Heath. It wasn't too bad, to be fair. They did have quite a big a collection of PlayStation 3 games, amongst other things, but I did end up getting quite a few games. So I'll start off with the big one. I already filmed it. So the God of War collection for £32. It's not too bad. I mean, I already finished these games. I do have them on the PlayStation 2 somewhere, but I feel like I just wanted to see the kind of graphical difference and seeing, it's just nice to have anyway. But I'm pretty sure these games are going to be remastered again. I got to say, my first God of War game was God of War 2018, and I loved it. I didn't really know what I was expecting, but it's a very different type of game than the first 3 games that were released. I knew as soon as I played that game that I was going to have to play all of them, because this is a series that is pretty much so iconic, and we all know how good of a game it is. This is really nice to have it on the PlayStation 3. And if you've never played a God of War game, do yourself a favor. Pick up any of the God of War games. They're all amazing. God of War 1, 2, and 3 are very different. If you're coming from the 2018 or God of War Ragnarok, they're very different style of games, but they're still, all of the games are worth playing. So yeah, they're just all great games. Next up, I did lie actually. I did get God of War Ascension, and I've never played this. I didn't know this was a thing. I think this is a PSP game that's been re-released on the PlayStation 3. I don't really know what it's about. I didn't really know it was a thing, so I just thought, oh well, for £12, I'll give it a try. So I'm looking forward to playing this eventually. Next is, well, another pretty big game. If you watched my channel I think a week ago maybe, I went to the Metal Gear Solid concert in London, and it was amazing, by the way. It was truly a joy to go and witness that. And I decided, you know what, I'm just going to pull the trigger. I bought the Metal Gear Solid HD collection for £30. Comes with Metal Gear Solid 2, 3, and Peace Walker. I finished all of these games except for Peace Walker. When I say all these games, I mean every single Metal Gear game. I really love this series, and I feel like Peace Walker is the only one that I haven't played, and I feel like I might as well just buy the collection. I feel like I might go back and play number 2, just because I did enjoy it, but I didn't enjoy it as much as the others. And maybe I'm missing something if I play it through a second time. But still, a great collection to have. I got to say, I might make a full-on video talking about the Metal Gear Solid series. But I know that Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater was remastered really recently. It looks really good, but man, for me, you just can't beat the original for that game. But it still looks very good. But still, I'm glad I got this. And of course, I got Metal Gear Solid 4. PS3 exclusive as of right now. I do think this will get re-released on the PlayStation 5. I don't know how, because it's very unique to the PlayStation 3, and those of you who've played this game kind of know why it's so unique. I think they're going to be cutting out a lot of stuff from it, but a very, very good game. First time I played this, I emulated it and finished the game, and it was pretty good. It ran pretty well on PC, but it's nice to have like an actual copy, and I do plan on playing this again because it was a very, very fun system. And I love the Metal Gear Solid series, so I couldn't not own it. And next up is my, I'm going to say my, it's definitely in my top 5 games of all time. I've bought this game like a ridiculous amount of times, and every time I just love the game. So I decided to buy Batman Arkham City, and it has like this really cool cover for £2. Man, one of the greatest games of all time, in my opinion. It's definitely one of my, I'm going to say it's in my top 3. I'm not going to blabble on about this game. If you haven't played it, you just play it. It's amazing. Moving on, the last game I got from CEX in Bexley Heath was Borderlands 2 for £2. Again, I already cut the sticker, but I just really bought this just for the kind of cool cover, to be honest. But I like this game. I played it a bunch. I finished it like maybe 3 or 4 times. And again, for £2, I just thought, you know what, why not? I don't think I'm ever going to play it again. If I was to play it, I'd probably play it on PC. But it's very nice to have a physical copy of this game. And in my opinion, this is the best game in the Borderlands series. I haven't played number 4, but I got to say, number 2 just always seems to be the one that everyone else says online is probably the best one, which I'm very much in agreement with. If you haven't played a Borderlands game, this one is probably the one to try out. It's got a lot of RPG elements. It's a first-person looter shooter. That should probably go first, but it's got some of the craziest guns, crazy environments and characters that are just weird and very fun and unique. I got to say, I really like the villain Handsome Jack in this game. He is a very funny villain, and yeah, it's a good game. I do recommend Borderlands 2. I got to say, it's been a very long time since I played it, but don't think I'll ever play it again, but I just bought it for the cool cover. Okay, so that is everything we got from CEX in Bexley Heath, and now we are going to go to my local, which is CEX in Bromley. I got to say, the store can be very hit or miss sometimes. Sometimes they have things that are just absolutely amazing, and it's like, whoa, how have you got that in stock? Sometimes they just don't really have anything that really piques my interest. So I'm not too sure what I'll find there. The PlayStation 3 section's okay, I would say. We'll see. Okay, so I did end up actually buying quite a few games from CEX in Bromley, which I would have thought was quite unexpected, to be honest, because usually their PlayStation 3 aisle is okay. It's never been the best. They have like a load of PS5 games, in all fairness to them, but PS3, let's see what we got. So we got Avatar, the game, the video game of the movie. I bought this game years back when the films were like really big. I like Avatar movies, I gotta say. This game was really good. I really enjoyed it. I did play it on the Xbox 360. And I bought this just because I haven't seen it in public ever. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to pull the trigger. And I'm looking forward to the next Avatar movie. I think it's Fire and Ash. So I thought, you know what, maybe when the time comes and the film's coming out in cinemas and I'm feeling really hyped for it, I might just put this game in. So yeah, it's a very fun game. If you haven't played it, it's definitely worth checking out. I know there's a new Avatar game that's come out, like Pandora's Box or something. I don't know. I know there's a big update coming out for that game to make you play it in third person, which sounds pretty interesting, I gotta say. But this game, you're already in third person. It's for £2.50. What can you argue with, really? It's a decent game. Next is, well, I'll pull out 2 here. I got Killzone 2 and Killzone 3. These games are really cheap. Let me just quickly put these down. Killzone 2 cost me £1 and Killzone 3 was £3.50. I've never played a Killzone game. Never. I've got Killzone 1 on the PS2 in my little shelf there, but I've never got around to playing anything in the series, but I know the iconic like soldiers look really cool. So it's a series that I've always been interested in, and I thought, wow, for £4.50 I can get the 2 other remaining games. I'm surprised this game series has not been rebooted or something, but maybe in the future, who knows. But I'm looking forward to giving these games a try. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below about the Killzone series. Is it any good? Should I just skip straight to number 2 or 3? Let me know down in the comment section below. And next is a game that I bought because I was like, oh wow, okay, this seems pretty convenient. And that's the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection. It has an epic gaming collection of over 40 gaming classics. I bought this, and as I'm walking out, I see there's a PS4 version. It has like double the amount of games. So I was like, for the same price, I was like, damn. But I bought this. To be honest, I did look, as I was like leaving the store, I kind of looked what games were on the back. I know it's like Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2 and 3, Streets of Rage, which is pretty good. But there's one game on here that I thought, yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing that. And that is Altered Beast. I played that game a little bit when I was a kid. And I have like really weird nostalgia to like the intro of that game. And I don't know why. So I will be playing this to play Altered Beast, which is a very good game. And I'm looking forward to just testing the others out. We'll see where we go. I like the idea of playing Streets of Rage, admittedly, but I feel like I should have bought the PS4 version. If I knew that was a thing, I would have just probably got that. But still, cool to have. Next is Infamous. Never played it. Never played any of the Infamous games, so I might as well start off with the first one. I've heard very good things, but it's a series that I'm not too sure will ever come back. It kind of feels like it's just been forgotten. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I don't know. I know there's like one Infamous game on the PS4, but that's about it, I think. But yeah, Infamous 1 sounds pretty cool, so I'm looking forward to giving this a try. And the last game for this game hunt is a big game, huge game in fact. It's going to take me hours if I ever do play it, which I do plan on doing that, and that is Final Fantasy 13 for £3.50. This is an absolutely huge game. There's another game like 13 Part 2, and then there's Lightning Returns. I've not played these games. I'm really big into Final Fantasy recently. I've finished all of Final Fantasy VII's remakes. I finished Final Fantasy 16. I got like halfway through the boy band one. That was okay, I guess. But I've heard very mixed things, but people who say it's good say it's amazing. People who don't enjoy it, who enjoy this game but enjoy like other Final Fantasies, say it's very mid, or they did some missteps. It's not a bad game. I'm really intrigued to see what people say about this game, so I want to see it for myself before making an opinion. And for £3.50, this game, you're going to put like maybe 60, 70 hours into it if you're going to get through it, which for £3.50 for 70 hours, you do the math. That's not too bad. So yeah, a lot of PlayStation 3 games bought for this game week, for Game Hunt, whatever this, I don't know what it's called anymore. Yeah, I got a lot of games. I didn't realise how many I had, but will I get through most of these? We'll see. Time will tell. I definitely plan on playing through a lot of these games if I have time, but we'll see. Again, I did not spend that much money on all of these games, so it's a lot of time to be spent for the PlayStation 3, and there's still a load of games that I need to pick up. So let me know down in the comment section below, out of these games that you saw, which game should I play first? What games am I missing out on the PlayStation 3? Let me know in the comment section below. But thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.